I'm back with the 50 facts about me tag. I'm sorry I didn't upload this sooner, as I said before. I tried to film it so many times and it just wasn't working with me, and I was like, sod this, because I just got bored of like answering, even though I'm talking to you guys, I was like essentially just talking to a camera and answering the same questions over and over and over, so I was like, sod this. So yeah, I gave a bit of a break, and if you saw, I did the sibling tag instead, which I'll leave a link to below. And yeah, I actually tried to film it yesterday as well, but I just kept getting interrupted, and then I missed my window, and then it got too dark because I work with natural lighting, so yeah, it was really annoying. But finally I woke up nice and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to do this tag, so let's get into it. Right, let me just unlock my phone, because the question's on my phone. So first question is, what are you wearing? Well, I'm currently wearing this jumper with like a sequin heart on it, which I actually got on a sale last year at H&M, so I picked that up, and underneath that I'm just wearing like a pink t-shirt, just like there. I got that from Primark about a year ago, so yeah. And I'm currently wearing pyjama bottoms, minion ones to be exact, because you gotta love the minions. Ever been in love? I'd say so. Like, I've only had one real proper relationship, but it was quite long. It was quite a long relationship, long term, and it was pretty intense. I think mainly because it was also my first relationship, so all those, you know, new fresh feelings and everything, they were just, yeah. So I guess I have been in love, but I'm not in love. I'm not currently in love with anyone other than myself. No, I'm joking. Ever had a terrible breakup? This is hard, because I wouldn't say I've had a really terrible breakup, but I have had a breakup, and that was pretty nasty, because it's not like even so much the way we broke up, it was more the fact that it just took me a while to come to terms with it and, you know, just move on, because I'm not sure if any of you have been in relationships and broken up. It can be like really take its toll on you emotionally, and I just started doing things to fill the days, but I wouldn't say that the breakup itself was particularly nasty. It just took me a while to get through it, as I suppose with any breakup, really, wouldn't it? So yeah. How tall are you? I actually don't know. Oops. How much do you weigh? Well, because I go to hospital quite regularly, like they're keeping a close army, something like every 4 to 6 weeks, give or take. They always weigh me, just like, you know, a routine thing, and I think the last time I got weighed I was about 57 kilos, so, but don't quote me on it. I'm not too sure if I've still that, or if I'm gone up or down. Any tattoos? Nope, never have, and I don't intend to, certainly not anytime soon. Any piercings? No, although I used to have my ears pierced, and then for my 13th birthday my mum took me to get my ears pierced, and because if you look, I basically have like no earlobe, so I had like the tiniest studs going, and even those didn't last too long. Like this one was fine, we just took it out eventually because we could see the same thing was going to happen to this as was this, which I'll explain in a minute. So yeah, we took this one out, and if you can see, I was just like closed over. But then on the other side, what happened is the stud I was wearing, it like, because I have no earlobe, it was like pulling down on my ear, and it was actually like you know, because it was pulling down my ear and weighing it down, it actually like nearly tore the skin, and eventually it like had to be, I know it sounds really gory, and for anybody who doesn't like gore or anything, but it eventually had to be ripped out. So yeah, and if you can see, I've still got like, if you can just see there, I've still like got the little slit, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was that, and I've never had anything pierced since, and I don't intend to anytime soon. OTP. What is that? Am I supposed to know? Favourite show? I don't know. This is a hard one because I like a lot of shows. I couldn't pinpoint it just to one. Like, I'm currently watching Gossip Girl on Netflix and I'm really enjoying that. But I also enjoyed 90210 and I got really upset when I'd finished watching that. I don't know, I quite like documentaries. There's lots of like boring documentaries about like I know BBC Three do some documentaries sometimes and they're actually quite interesting, so I quite enjoy stuff like that, but I couldn't really pinpoint it or tell you guys, yes, I love this show and that's the only show I really like. I don't really have a favourite as such, so yeah. Favourite bands? Okay, confession time. I'm not sure if it counts as a band, but yes, I am a Jedward fan. Yes, I love those twins, John Edward of X Factor 2009. Yes. Okay, moving on. Something you miss? I guess just all my friends in Brighton really, like, because I left there about October last year, and I had a meal because I knew it was going to be a while before I next saw them. So I was like, oh, I better arrange something, just, you know, because I don't know when I could see a lot of them, so I did that, and that was really nice, and as I predicted, I haven't really seen any of them since, so yeah, so I guess I just miss them, because now, you know, we're in February, and it's been a good few months, but fingers crossed I'll be going back for a bit over my birthday, and I'll hopefully get to see them all again, so yeah, that'll be good. Favourite song? Again, I'd say this is the same probably as my TV show. Like, I couldn't pinpoint it just to one thing. Like, obviously there's my Jedward, but I'd say generally just kind of like poppy charty sort of things. Like, I'm not very different or unique as far as music goes, so yeah, but I couldn't sit here and be like, oh yeah, I love this song and that's the only song I like I couldn't pinpoint it, so yeah. How old are you? I'm 20, but I'll be 21 shortly, in a few months, so yeah, getting old. Zodiac sign. If this means what I think it means, it's like your star sign, then I'm Aries, so Aries for the win. Favourite quality look for in a partner. I don't know, I think just well-mannered and polite and all the stuff, you know, some girls want in a guy. I say some girls, not all girls, obviously. Yeah, just someone who's well-mannered and polite and, you know, how to treat a lady and all that. Oh, I'm such a sucker for love. What I can be. Favourite quote? It'd have to be from Titanic, which Jack said, and it's like, I believe life is a gift and I don't intend wasting it, which I strongly believe in and try to live by. So yeah. Favourite actor? I don't really have a favourite actor as such. Like, there's actors I like I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't really think of any off the top of my head at the moment, but yeah, just normal, you know, A-list celebrities, I guess, as far as actors go. Yeah, I couldn't really give you one favourite, so. Favourite colour? It'd be like either like a pink, like this sort of pink, of my jumper, or it'd have to be like a lilac-y sort of purple. Like, I'm into really girly colours, so yeah, that was probably, or like pastels, so yeah. Loud music or soft? I don't know, this is a hard one because I don't really soft music like classical or anything like that, but then again I hate like really heavy metal, all that sort of thing, so But I guess if I had to pick, it'd be soft, because I think heavy or anything too heavy or loud will just give me a headache after a while. So yeah. How long does it take you to shower? Oh no, sorry, where do you go when you're sad? I generally go to my room, maybe just lie down for a bit, maybe reflect on why I'm sad, or there's no real reason, it's just because my life's a bit shitty. Then I generally just watch some Netflix, maybe have a hot bath, just anything to cheer myself up, because no one likes being sad, do they really? So yeah. How long does it take you to get ready? Oh no, God, I'm always reading one question ahead. How long does it take you to shower? I don't really shower, I bath, so I guess that question's irrelevant to me, so yeah. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? What? If I ever have to be somewhere, I always leave half an hour to get ready, but then I like to think it takes me half an hour, but I think realistically it takes me more like 45 minutes to an hour, because I'll eat my breakfast, get dressed, not eat breakfast, whatever meal I need to eat before I go, and then I'll get dressed if I need to, and then I'll just be doing my makeup, and then everybody ready to go back, Jasmine, how are you? And I was like, yeah, I'm just coming, like still doing my makeup, and I end up holding everyone up a lot of the time, but what can you do? Ever be in the physical fight? No, not a physical one. I'm not really one for fighting anyway, and besides, girls are a bit more catty and bitchy anyway, so no, I've never been in a physical fight. Just lock my phone again. Turn on. I don't know, probably like just looking, I think probably looking well groomed, like well kept. I think that would be one, like nice hair, and I'm a sucker for boys with like brown or green eyes. Oh, and the Irish, God, love an Irish guy. But yeah, generally just let's go with the question. Turn on, yeah, just someone who's well groomed, I guess. Turn off. Smoking, like, no, just, no, it's not happening. The reason I joined YouTube, well, as a lot of you know now, I joined YouTube to share my story and my situation about growing up with a chronic illness, which in my case is, a rare liver condition called biliary atresia, which I talked about in my first video. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave the link below so you can check it out. So yeah, I've mainly created this channel just to share my story and also to raise awareness, and more importantly, just hopefully reach out to others, because you can feel really alone. I know I've had times where I felt really alone, just like, and don't get me wrong, I have an amazing family and friends, but sometimes you can just feel like, why do I feel like the only one who's got this? And the truth is you haven't, but it just feels like that. Sometimes you feel a bit isolated and alone, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's also a reason I made this channel, just to reach out to others in similar situation, regardless of their condition, because it can be really shitty, and as I said, you can feel a bit alone. So yeah, that's me, the reason I created my YouTube. So yeah. Fears. I guess if we're getting really deep, it's probably like not being, when I get the call, it's probably not being well enough for the operation, which is why I'm trying to keep myself in, tip-top position now, or health, whatever. And I guess other than that, it's not getting the call, because only 1 in 5 people get the call, don't get the call. I think every 1 in 5 people don't get the call, yeah. So I don't want to be, that odd one out, because fortunately for me, not only have I been on the list for 2 years, but part of the reason behind that is because my blood group is quite rare. Like, I think something like 9% of the whole population have it in the UK, so hence why it's taken them a while to find me something, and obviously still is. So yeah, I guess that's a worry as well. You know, I want to, you know, have a family one day, nice house, all the rest of it. I'm not really bothered about any relationship or man, certainly not at the moment anyway. So yeah, so I guess that's really my biggest fear for getting really deep. But generally, as far as normal fears go, probably just things like spiders. I'm actually still scared of the thunder. Yes, I admit it's a childhood fear I've never grown out of. And every time I hear thunder now, I just have to talk to myself. Or just, if any of you have watched Ted, I have to sing the Thunder Body song to myself, because that's the only way it will calm me down. Which I know sounds really stupid and childish, but, you know, it works for me, so whatever. And other than that, just, I don't like really deep water where I feel a bit out of my depth, so, yeah. Last thing that made you cry, probably just the whole situation I'm in. Like, it's a really shitty situation to be in, and I was just saying this to someone the other day, like, you know, you sometimes think, well, why out of the millions of people was I the unlucky one, why was the one that was, you know, born unlucky in a sense to just have this thing, because, you know, I don't know anyone else personally really who has the same condition as me, and you just think, why? And it's just, you think, what did I do to deserve this? You just, not that I'd ever wish it upon anybody else, like even my worst enemy I wouldn't wish it upon, but it can really get you down. You think, I often think to myself, I shouldn't be stuck in a house, you know, I should be, not that I'm literally housebound, I mean I can go out, but a lot of the time I just don't have the energy, or it's the stamina. So yeah, and you just think at 20, 21 I should be, you know, going out, going to wild parties and raves and, you know, just travelling, but instead I'm just living in limbo, waiting for a call, which I don't think how it should be for anyone at any age, but especially when you're younger, because that's your time to, you know, as far as I believe, do your pissing around before you settle down in life, whatever that may be. So yeah, I guess I recently cried about that, probably early in the week, so yeah, but fingers crossed I get the call soon, let's hope. So yeah. Last time you said you loved someone, probably my sister actually, like not my next sister down, because we just say we hate each other, we call each other the devil and bitch and fatty and all the rest of it, so, but that's how we roll, like that's how our relationship like works. You'll understand if you have a sibling who's close in age, but yeah, probably my sister after that, who's actually just over there, we're quite close and I often like to give her cuddles and kisses, even though she hates it, but, well, not the cuddles so much, but certainly the kisses, so I always like to give me kissies, and she's just like, no, you coming in? Yeah, she's a bit of a mess at the moment, because she's just rolled out of bed, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, you have. Right, you can go now. Yeah, so, that's my sister Cherry, who I actually did this sibling tag with, which, as I said earlier, I'll leave a link to in the description below, so go check that out. But yeah, that's probably the last person I said I loved, so yeah. The name behind your YouTube name, nothing, it's just my name, just with a few Z's and a few E's, that's all. I can't actually remember the last time I read like a proper full book from like cover to cover. I remember I read Twilight books like a few years back. Well, I say I read them. I think I read up to the third one, and then by the time I got to the third one, I read like a few chapters, and I was like, ugh. I basically just lost interest. So yeah, that was that. But I don't think of any book I've read recently. So yeah. Oops. The book you're currently reading, I'm actually currently reading a book because I want to try and get back into reading, simply because when I do go to hospital, if I ever get admitted to hospital for, you know, one reason or another, then that gives me something to do and to kill time. So yeah, and I need everything I can to just kill time, because if any of you have been in hospital, it can be really, really dull. Like, you can often find yourself just at a loose end, just twiddling your thumbs, and you're just like, ugh, there's nothing to do. And, you know, I've got my tablet and, you know, my colouring, but you have to pay for Wi-Fi. And, yeah, so it's just nice to have something that you don't have to pay for to do for a change to kill time. So, yeah. Last show you watched was probably last night. I was watching Judge Judy with my mum. Like, I'm not really into it that much, but she loves it, and I'm just like, oh, not this again. But she seems to really like it, so I just sort of sit and half watch it and half be doing my own things. So yeah, that's probably the last thing I watched. Last person you talked to, well, just my sister Cherry over there, so yeah. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. Let's have a look, shall we? My gran. Amazingly, she knows how to text. For ages, she didn't know how to text, apart from all in caps lock. And whenever you got a text from her, it looked like she was shouting. But it's just because she didn't know how to text in lowercase. But I think eventually someone taught her. Now she can actually text properly. So, yeah. Favourite food? Probably like pasta. I quite like carbonara. Yeah. Pizza, of course. Who doesn't love pizza? If you don't have pizza, then get off my channel now. No, I'm just joking, guys. Yeah, just probably like pizza, pasta. Yeah, it's probably my favourites, to be honest. I do have other things I like, but pasta probably sticks out most of my mind. So yeah. Place you want to visit? New York, baby. I want to go there so badly. Like, I've actually meant to go in 2014, but and I paid, well, my dad paid, and it was all set and everything. Got my visa, got everything, and then obviously the hospital had to do a once over on me to just check I was okay to go on such a long haul flight, and I tried this procedure, and I'm not going to go into details about what it was in here, but it was just like really invasive, and I found it really uncomfortable, so they couldn't actually proceed with it. And so because of that, they were like, well, we don't feel happy with you going. So, and I'm not going to lie, I was really, really upset, because I think I just had my hopes and heart set on it so long. But, you know, I still have hope. I will get there one day. One day I will get there. So, yeah. Last place you were? Probably downstairs in my living room. Do you have a crush? This is hard because I feel like I do and I don't. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, say anything on here, but I always think like I like someone, like currently, but I don't think they're gonna reciprocate it. I can't even say that word. I don't think they like me back, and even if they did, I don't think it would work anyway. So it's hard because I feel like I like them, but then yeah, so I guess it's not really a crush. I don't know. Moving on. Last time you kissed someone. Do you mean like on the lips or just generally? Last time I kissed on the lips was probably like last year. Just generally, it was probably my sister last night. As I said, I always go to give me kisses, and she's like, no. So yeah, but that's why I do it, because it annoys her and it winds her up. So yeah. Last time you were insulted. I don't know actually. Like legit can't remember. Like I have friends who like take the piss and like really sarcastic, but that's not insult as such. Yeah, I don't know. If it was probably last year. So I'm just going to say last year. Favorite flavour sweet, strawberry blackcurrant for the win, definitely. What instruments do you play? I don't currently play anything, but I actually used to play the recorder in primary school. Like I used to have lessons every week, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But I don't know. I remember once I was playing the recorder, and because I was still quite young, my tooth fell out, and it was like really really wobbly anyway. But no, I used to play the recorder, but other than that, I've never really played any instrument, and I don't currently play anything, so yeah. Last sport you played? I don't really play sports. I really don't have the energy these days. Like, I can run for like a bit. I proved that to myself the other day. But I really don't have the energy to just be running around constantly. You know, like trying to tag someone, or you know, be chasing a ball around the field. Like, I don't know, I have to say, like, it was probably, God, I can't even remember. That's awful, isn't it? Oh God. Moving on. Last song you sang. It was probably a few weeks ago. I probably sang something, no doubt, of my sister or on my own, or just sing in my head. I'm not sure if that even counts, but whatever. So, yeah, that'd probably be when. Favourite chat-up line. I don't really use chat-up lines. Like, they're a bit cringy, like, come on guys. I'm in my 20s now. Do we really need chat-up lines? No, I can't even think of any way, and if I do, I don't really use them, so, yeah. Have you ever used it? As I was just saying, no, if I have used any chat-up line, if I do know any chat-up lines, so I've never really used it. I just think they're a bit cringy, to be honest, and they just make me, ugh, yeah. So no, any chat-up lines I know, I've never actually used, or if I have, it's been unintentionally, so, yeah. Last time you hung out with anyone? I guess family doesn't count, do they? Probably, like, the Wednesday just gone, the Wednesday before that, my friend came around to see me, and that was really nice, because that she actually came to me, because generally, like, I don't mind meeting her, but it's just particularly in this cold weather, I just don't like going out in it that much, and it just takes me a lot of energy. You know, just even getting ready sometimes, especially when on my particularly bad days. So yeah, so eventually I was like, oh, you can come here, and she's like more of a family friend now than anything, so she gets along with all of us. So yeah, that was nice to see her. So who should answer these questions next? I'm going to say my sister Cherry, purely because she's the only real other YouTuber I know really at the moment, or can tag or give a mention to. But yeah, so I'm gonna nominate Cherry. And yeah, anyway, it was great talking to you guys. I'm finally filming this video and getting it out there, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys!